one big event which lies ahead of us is the Eid day, and inshallah we get to all embrace that very soon. Of course, the circumstances currently are very different due to the COVID-19 lockdown. Many of us normally, this is a more joyous day. We're all dressed up to the nines and outside to go to the big masjid. How are we to be? The question itself is, how are we to be performing the Eid Salah under lockdown, or are we to be performing the Eid Salah itself?
Okay, so so this is obviously, we have to assume that Eid Salah isn't going to happen in masajid and public spaces.
Yes.
We have to assume that. And when that doesn't happen, there's some difference of opinion among the fuqaha that should be taken into consideration. So in the Hanafi madhab, if the conditions of Eid Jama'ah are similar to the conditions for Jum'ah.
Yes.
And for that reason, if the conditions are not met, then there is no Eid Salah. Right?
So, Sheikh, in terms of just for the benefit of our viewers, what is Eid Salah classified as? Is it fard? Is it wajib?
The Hanafi madhab is a wajib. It's wajib, right? In some of the, according to the other fuqaha, it is a, as far as I know, it's a sunnah mu'akkad. I mean, they don't have the wajib category anyway, right? According to other fuqaha. So in the Hanafi madhab, it is a wajib, but it has conditions, right? And remember the difference between the Eid Salah and the Jum'ah is that the Jum'ah has a badal, meaning the Jum'ah has a replacement if you don't qualify for the Jum'ah. So for example, if you don't qualify to pray Jum'ah, then you pray Dhuhr.
Yes.
Eid Salah, it doesn't have an alternative should you not qualify to pray it.
Yes.
Does that make sense? So that's an important difference. So if the qualifications, if the conditions aren't met, then there is no Eid Salah in the Hanafi madhab. And what one is required to do is to pray the nafil of that time at the time of the Eid Salah.
Yes.
So, for example, the family can gather. So what I would suggest for people who kind of want to follow the Hanafi view, because that's what they've always done, and that's fine, and you should. What I would say is, gather the family and say a few words of nasiha. Maybe somebody in the family say a few words. It's Eid al-Fitr, so in Eid al-Fitr it's mustahab to have something sweet first. So have your breakfast, for example, have your Eid breakfast, and then gather. Everybody, get ready for Salah. Have wudu. Everybody probably will have wudu because they've just, inshallah, had their nice shower and all of that stuff.
Yes.
And then pray the Salatul Duha, because that time, this is after sunrise, that time is the time for Salatul Duha. And Salatul Duha, of course, is a nafil salah of great virtue, right? The Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam recommended it and advised it. So therefore, pray Salatul Duha 2 rakats or 4 rakats. It's up to you.
Yes.
So that the usual practice of salah at that time still continues. So that's the Hanafi view. Okay. According to the other fuqaha, and I think all of them, I believe, I recall one exception, but it's not coming to me. But anyway, according to the other fuqaha, and I'm sharing this, people who follow the method that they follow and the method that they follow. But I'm sharing this because this is a possibility. This is something that people can do, right? So according to the other fuqaha, it is permissible to do as the Eid Salah, Eid Salah is done at home.
Yes.
So therefore, gather the family and kind of do the Eid Jama'ah at home. Yeah. Okay. So strictly speaking, those are the views. I wasn't going to share my personal inclination. My personal inclination and what I will personally do and my family will do, and I will share it because it's not the same as Jum'ah, because in the case of Eid, you're not infringing upon another ibadah if you do this. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Because if you do Jum'ah when Jum'ah isn't valid, then you're missing out on Dhuhr.
Yes.
So there's some risk there.
Yes.
But here, this is risk-free, right? The only risk here is I'm not following the Hanafi method.
Yes.
Which in this particular scenario, given that COVID-19 is tough enough, I think we can relax a little bit here. And I would say that it is, people, if they want to, if there's somebody to lead the Salah, and they feel confident about doing the khutbah, etc., then gather your family, your household. We shouldn't break the COVID-19 rules, of course. Gather everybody, get them ready as you would for Eid Salah, and do the Salah as Eid Salah is done. So no adhan, no iqama, takbir tahrima, sana, so subhanakallahumma, followed by 3 takbirs. So do it the Hanafi way, followed by 3 takbirs, then surah, then qira'ah, ruku, 2 sajdas, get up for the second rak'ah. In the second rak'ah, start as normal. So do your Fatiha, do your surah, and then instead of ruku, do 3 more takbirs.
Yeah.
Right. So explain this to the family as well. Do 3 more takbirs, and then finish as normal. And then after that, do 2 khutbahs. Right. If you can't do an Arabic khutbah, read some words in Arabic, perhaps an easy one for people to do, and you can do this. Is not a problem. An easy one. If you have no other words of khutbah, just read Surah Fatiha, because it has quite a lot of the features of a khutbah in it.
Okay.
Right. So just recite Surah Fatiha, say a few words of nasiha to the family, right?
And that can be in English, the nasiha.
I mean, yes, it's permissible. It's not permissible according to some ulama. I'll acknowledge that.
Yes.
But it is, it's fine, right? And I prefer the view that it's permissible. And then sit down briefly, then stand up, make a dua to yourself. Everybody should make dua in between the 2 khutbahs. Then stand up, do a second khutbah, exactly the same, similar to the first. Maybe say some different words of nasiha. If you want to, you can keep it short and just say Fatiha and end it, right? But it's up to you. And then finish the second khutbah, and that's it. That's the salah done.
Okay, mashallah. Very, very useful way to look at it. And I'm sure, hopefully in the best of ways, people will be clinging onto your answer